Hey there, movie fans. Welcome to the Hall of July 2023. First up, I'd like to show you a package, or at least the contents of a package, I should say, that was sent to me by my good buddy Carlos, Eastwood for Life fan. He helped me out once again, getting something that I really wanted to have. Something that is already sold out and goes for crazy money on eBay and the likes. But before I'm going to show you that, I will show you the letter, and perhaps you already know what I'm talking about. But anyway, here is the letter. Hi Donnie, hope life is all good in the Netherlands, my friend, with yourself and your loved ones. Well, we are doing very well. Thank you very much, Carlos. Yet again, another great release arriving at your place, which I'm hoping it arrives damage-free. Well, it did. Luckily, it did. I guess you and I are one of the few lucky ones that received our copies damage-free, because a lot of people has received them damaged. But anyway, Arrow Video just keep on spoiling us movie fans and collectors. I've also added 1 or 2 bits that I purchased at the London Film and Comic Con for you, my friend. Enjoy, Carlos. Carlos, what can I do without you, buddy? Thank you very much for helping me out once again. Let me show you the freebies first, which are these coasters of A Nightmare on Elm Street and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, these look very, very nice. Really like the artwork, by the way. I won't be using these. I'm just going to display them in my movie room. But yeah, thank you very much, Carlos. These are very nice coasters right there. Yeah, thank you. And of course the big one, which is this beautiful set, Bruce Lee at Golden Harvest. I mean, look at this. If this isn't the best release, or at least the best 4K release of the year, then I don't know what is. That is absolutely incredible. And like I said, it is damage free. Yeah, a lot of people has received their copies damaged, which is a shame. And not only the yellow edition, but also the red edition. I think Arrow Video should have done. They should have done better, with the wrapping this set, the packaging of this set. But yeah, you pay a lot of money for this, and you expect it to be damage free. But like I said, Carlos and I are one of the few lucky ones whose sets is not damaged at all. I mean, there's absolutely no little dent on here, which is great. But yeah, I still need to dig into this this amazing set. Really looking forward to checking out the Mandarin cut of the Big Boss, and especially the final Game of Death, which is a video essay that is almost 4 hours long, that includes footage that hasn't been shown before, that Bruce Lee has directed for the original version of Game of Death. But I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I mean, there are a lot of videos out there. Carlos did do a video, an unboxing video of the set in full detail. I will put the link to that video below, so you can check it out, or you can check it out again. I'm pretty sure you've already seen it. There are, he has more than 7,000 views on that video, so pretty sure you've already seen it. But thank you very much, Carlos. This is absolutely great. This is absolutely great. I mean, what a release this is. And it's pretty heavy as well. It's almost like a brick. Yeah, that is absolutely nice. So thank you very much, Carlos. That is great. I'm very, very happy with this. Speaking of Bruce Lee, I picked up Marlow, a movie he made before his Hong Kong breakthrough, starring James Garner as the titular private detective. It's been a long, long time since I've seen this film, and the only thing I remember is this scene where Lee visits Marlow's office and then destroys it, after he rejects his offer. Yeah, that's the only thing I remember of the movie. I don't remember the rest of it, which is probably not a good thing. But Sterling Siliphant, the screenwriter, he was a good friend and a student of Bruce Lee's. He also wrote classic films such as In the Heat of the Night, The Poseidon Adventure, The Towering Inferno, The New Centurions, The Killer Elite, and The Enforcer, the Dirty Harry movie. From Bruce Lee to his son Brandon Lee, this year not only marks the 50th anniversary of Bruce Lee's death, but also the 30th anniversary of Brandon Lee's death. As you know, he was killed on the set of The Crow, which I rewatched the other day, and it's still a terrific film. It's the best comic book movie of the 1990s, in my opinion, next to The Rocketeer. But I finally picked up Showdown in Little Tokyo on DVD. I know there's an American Blu-ray, but that one is cut. The international version, which is on this Dutch DVD, is uncut. Every European DVD release has the uncut international version, except the UK DVD. That one is cut as well. I believe they cut out the butterfly knife scene from the UK version. But I've seen this movie many times back in the good old video store days, and it was great seeing it again. It's still a fun action movie, dumb but fun. And Brandon Lee steals the show as Dolph Lundgren's wise guy partner. And here is the German Blu-ray of Legacy of Rage, aka Born Hero. Brandon Lee's one and only Hong Kong movie. He plays a guy who is being framed for a murder he did not commit by his best friend, who is a gangster and the son of a crime lord. And once he gets out of jail, he seeks revenge. I mean, this is a decent action flick, but the final 20 minutes or so are great. That's where it turns into a no-holds-barred heroic bloodshed, directed by Ronnie Yu, who also did Fearless with Jet Li, Bride with White Hair, Bride of Chucky, and Freddy vs. Jason. Speaking of Ronnie Yu, he is also an actor. This is him right there, playing the bad guy in this Golden Harvest movie, Lady Reporter, aka The Blonde Fury, which is Cynthia Rothrock's first leading role in a Hong Kong film, or in any film for that matter. But this is the directorial debut of actor, stuntman, and action director Meng Hui, who plays the role of Shorty in this movie. This is him right there. I believe he and Cynthia were dating at the time. But some scenes were directed by Corey Yun. Apparently, Golden Harvest was not happy with the original cut of the film, and they wanted to do reshoots. But Hoy was unavailable for the reshoots because he was working on another Golden Harvest movie as an actor. So Corey Yun took over the directorial reins. So part of this movie is directed by Hoy, and another part is directed by Yun. But the movie is decent. Of all the Cynthia Rothrock Hong Kong films that I've seen, this is my least favorite one. But the fight scenes are great. And, at least Lady Reporter is better than her American movies. But yeah, let me show you these lobby cards and the booklet. Here is Cynthia Rothrock fighting Jeff Falcon, you know, six-string samurai himself. And here's a look at the booklet, by the way, with an essay by James Oliver. Here he is, Meng Hoi with Cynthia. I don't believe he directed another movie after this though. But yeah, very nice release from Eureka. Lady Reporter. I picked up the Executioner collection with Sonny Chiba, the Bruce Lee of Japan, and I find the title a bit misleading because you would expect a sort of one-man army movie, you know, but there's nothing like that. I mean, Chiba is part of a gang that have to take down a drug cartel. But nonetheless, I enjoyed the first movie. Second one, not so much. The second one was a silly heist movie, you know. But I also got the Sonny Chiba collection from Shout Factory, and this one contains Yakuza Wolf 1 and 2, Bodyguard Kiba 1 and 2, Shogun's Shadow, Samurai Reincarnation, and Swords of Vengeance. I've only seen the Yakuza Wolf films. I still need to check out the rest. But I thought the first Yakuza Wolf was really good. That was you know, that was a great, brutal, sleazy revenge flick, inspired by spaghetti westerns, specifically Django. And this is going to be a spoiler alert for those who haven't seen Django or Yakuza Wolf. But in Django, they damaged his hands, you know, so he cannot use his gun properly. Same thing happens in Yakuza Wolf, but he finds a way to use his weapon. I liked Yakuza Wolf 2 as well, but it has nothing to do with the first movie. You know, it's a sequel in name only. You know, it's completely different, and Chiba plays a different character. Next is Jaws 2. This is the Ultra HD collector set from the UK, limited to 2,000. Here's my number, by the way. And here's, you know, a nice lenticular slip there. But yeah, you know, I've always liked Jaws 2. Nowhere near as good as the first one, of course. I mean, the first one is a classic, but this is still a very solid sequel, and undoubtedly the best sequel of the Jaws franchise. Yeah, this is the booklet here. Look at that. That is very nice. And you got a few lobby cards. And then you have this very little poster with this you know, wonderful poster art, almost as iconic as, you know, the original. And here's the other one. And I also got the steelbook right here, which has a different artwork. You know, I wish they actually used this artwork because there's so much better than this one. But still, you know, it's okay. And of course, you got the movie on 4K and the regular Blu-ray. So yeah, very nice set of a very solid sequel, Jaws 2. Okay, this is Il Prefetto di Ferro, aka the Iron Prefect. released by Radiance Films. And this is an exceptional film with Claudia Cardinale and Giuliano Gemma as the Iron Prefect, going after the mafia in 1920s Sicily. Also a beautiful score by Ennio Morricone. Yeah, wonderful release by Radiance. And here's the other artwork, by the way. And this is the alternate title down there, I Am the Law. Now this is an upgrade. I have this movie on DVD, which is this Wild East double feature DVD release that I have for some time. And the other movie is Mafia, and Mafia is part of another Radiance release, and that is this box set, Cosa Nostra, Franco Nero in 3 Mafia Tales by Damiano Damiani. And here it is, Mafia, aka Day of the Owl. Owl, excuse me. Owl. It's a little difficult to say. Owl. But anyway, let me show you the contents of it. Here's Claudia Cardinale again. Yeah, Lee J. Cobb, another great actor. He plays the mafia boss in this film. And here are the alternate artworks. Very beautiful, beautiful releases. This is The Case is Closed, Forget It, which I have not seen it yet, but it also stars Franco Nero. And here's another one I haven't seen yet. This is How to Kill a Judge. That's it. Here's the other artwork, by the way. I kind of prefer the the Italian artwork, as you can see there. That's why I've switched it over to these artwork there. And this is a fairly thick booklet with a lot of essays and pictures. Yeah, that looks absolutely great. Radiance has done it again, and I'm glad that Radiance is going to work together with Raro Video. Raro Video has released Italian films as well, and they will be, I believe, the first title of this collaboration will be Gangland in Milan. So I'm definitely getting that one. By the way, I've ordered this one directly from Radiance Films, and they also sent me these corrected disc of The Case is Closed, Forget It, and The Day of the Owl. Owl. Anyway, apparently there are some issues with the original pressings of these Blu-rays, which I didn't know. I forgot what the issues were, by the way. But if you have ordered this from somewhere else, like Amazon, you might want to contact Radiance, and they could send you the replacement disc as well. But anyway, Radiance, absolute top service from them, so thank you very much for that. And last but certainly not least, I got this fantastic box set from Arrow Video. Blood Money, 4 classic westerns. Their follow-up to the Vengeance Trails box set that came out in 2021. And yeah, this is great. This is absolutely great. Let me show you the movies on here. Starting off with $10,000 Blood Money, or $10,000 for a Massacre. I have this on bootleg DVD, but I can finally, replace that with this wonderful Blu-ray. Never thought that this movie would ever get a Blu-ray release, to be honest. But this is a fantastic Western with Johnny Garco, Fernando Sanso, who is practically in every European Western ever made. There he is right there. That's him, Fernando Sanso. And Claudio Camazo, whose real name was Claudio Volante. And he was the younger brother of Jean Maria Volante, who's best known as the villain from A Fistful of Dollars and For a Few Dollars More. And he was Claudio Camazo was a controversial guy. He had fascist sympathies, which is not surprising because his father was a fascist. But he renounced that later and became a communist, like his brother. When he was younger, he was involved in a bomb attack at one point in his life, and he stabbed somebody to death, which led to his own death. He committed suicide in prison. So he was not exactly a saint, but he was a good actor. He didn't have his brother's talent though, but he was a good actor nonetheless, and he was pretty good in this film, $10,000 Blood Money. And this is like a companion piece to this movie. Vengeance is Mine. Well, actually, it says here a spiritual sequel. It has the same actors in it, but it's a completely different story and all that. And here's the alternate German title, Django der Bastard. Not to be confused with the Anthony Stephan Western, by the way, Django the Bastard, or Django il Bastardo. But this is also a pretty good film, and also another one that I have on bootleg DVD. Find a Place to Die. I haven't seen this one yet. I was completely unfamiliar with this title, to be honest with you. And here's another alternate German artwork. Ringo. I bet this has nothing to do with the Ringo films. Not the official ones, anyway. And this was the film I've always wanted to see. Matalo, Kill Him. Yeah, that looks very, very good. This is a poster, double-sided poster with the artwork with this artwork, and the other side you have this artwork on the front of this booklet. But yeah, Arrow has done a great job with this set. I'm really hoping that they're going to release more spaghetti westerns or more box sets like these. That would be very nice. Here it is, Claudio Camazo, and he looks very much like his brother, doesn't he? Yeah, that is a very nice box set right here. Yeah, very nice. And that is it for my July update. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.